We are in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where the Bucks are looking to take one in an interconference game here at the Bradley Center. 2K Sports proudly presents the NBA. It's Wednesday night, and we're happy to be with you. And the starting group for the Spurs, we've got Dominic Wilkins and Robinson. And for Milwaukee, we've got Allen. Seeing this Milwaukee team, they were just 15-15 against the West a season ago.
You know, that's an improvement on the season before, Kevin, but there's still plenty of room to get better in that
area. And the Spurs start out with the ball. Johnson against Douglas. Here's Johnson. Robinson snags it. Number 15, defended by Douglas. The second chance effort. That's good.
Well, they strike first with that hoop. Always nice to start a game with a lead in my mind.
San Antonio on D. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. I caught up with the Bucks head coach. I asked him what word would best describe their defense, and he replied, intimidation. He thinks their length and capacity to block shots makes teams think twice about bringing the ball inside against them. That should certainly work to their advantage today, guys.
Thanks, Doris. So defense is the key early on.
You know, it's not surprising, Kevin, when you think about the great team. So much of their game plan really starts at the defensive end of the floor.
And, yep, that falls, and the foul is called. We'll see him shoot one from the free throw line. Making a switch here, the Bucks. And he makes the free throw. And here are the Bucks now. It's a 5-point game. And he flushes it through. Strikes Samcam with the replay.
Boy, when you run the fast break correctly, it's a thing of beauty.
Here's Johnson. 48 seconds left in the first. Baseline jumper, and good with the shot. And the whistle blows for the contact and a chance for one more.
Second team foul.
The and one is good, so a three-point play that time. And here are the Bucks now. Number 15 gets the reach-in call. That's his first foul. Perry is guarded by Johnson. Number 28. Wilkins gets the rebound.
The D didn't respect him from that distance, and now we know why.
Johnson down low, over Allen. And so we reach the end of one. Spurs lead by 6.
They're playing lockdown D, Kevin. As a coach, you can't ask for anything more.
Don't go away. Back in just a moment. A close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And here are the Bucks now. They trail by 6.
It had to feel good for the Spurs to take out the Mavs in the first round last year in the playoffs, considering how much they don't really care for one another.
On the court for San Antonio here in a second. Here's Johnson. And now our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, has some info for us. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kevin, as you know, the Spurs got off to a slow start last season, and that's something we had seen from them before. But according to Coach Greg Popovich, this time it was a little bit different. He pointed to the adjustment of teaching new players the system, saying, We lost a bit more corporate knowledge than I had thought. It's taken more time than I expected to get everybody back on the same page. And guys, as the Spurs continue to refresh the deck, that's going to continue to be a challenge for them.
Doris, thank you for that.
You know, it's never easy when you have a bunch of older vets mixed in with a bunch of first and second year guys. That dynamic is a real challenge for a team.
Here's Perry. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. San Antonio leading. Outside Wilkins. Again, the miss by the Spurs. We'll see what the coach has drawn up. Will they opt for the quick shot? Newman. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer. You got to stop the layup there. Make him earn his points from the line.
First free throw is good. And the Bucks making a change here. And he ties it up. Here's Johnson. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Defended by Douglas. Johnson gets the bucket. Here is Douglas. Trailing by 2. It's blocked.
Here, they'll want to hold for one shot.
Here's Robinson with authority.
A thing of beauty, Kevin. Always known to be a high flyer. He's doing it again.
Boy, he is. You know, you love to have that kind of skill set on your team that can spark your whole offense.
Gets the bench up every time.
Pass to Allen. 18 feet away. And again, the Bucks miss.
Normally he sinks that shot. His mid-range game is excellent. He just misfired that time.
And so we wrap up the first half. And we'll get going again here from Milwaukee shortly.
Happy Wednesday to you. Let's keep your week rolling right along with HP at the half. San Antonio on top against Milwaukee. They've controlled the game in every conceivable way, scoring with ease, defending with passion. The human highlight reel certainly playing well so far. Lighten up that scoreboard. He's making it ring like a pinball machine. And for the Bucks, it's a grinded-out effort. You can see the effort on the offensive glass, mixing it up, getting plenty of second shot opportunities. And that'll do it for us. Thanks so much for joining us at the half. Now let's get you back out to Kevin, Clark, and Doris. Enjoy the second half, everyone.
In the third quarter, underway in just a moment. Here is Douglas. No points for him.
You know, Kevin, with the healthy Bogut last year, I think the Bucks could have taken down the Hawks.
Robinson backs him down, and he lays that one up and in. Here's Johnson. We got Allen and Robinson. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Johnson pass to Robinson. Buries the short-range shot. Robinson's got 7 points. With Bogut, as you mentioned, no doubt he definitely would have helped, but enough to make a difference in this series?
Oh, I think so, Kevin. He was playing at a really, really high level. I mean, he was posting close to 20 points a game, double-digit rebounds, a presence in the middle defensively. He was playing the best basketball of his young career, so I clearly think he would have made a significant difference in that series against the Hawks.
You told me he had that ugly arm injury, too.
Yeah,
It's hard to watch.
It sure was.
Johnson against Douglas. Here's Elliott, and that's laid up and in. He's got 7.
That's too easy. The D's got to get to him about 8 feet further out.
Douglas the pass to Allen. Behind the arc. The shot misses. So the Spurs will take it the other way.
An ideal time to go 2 for 1. Every possession counts.
Elliott defended by Douglas. Johnson. The steal.
The team doesn't need that mistake. You got to be efficient.
Here's Robinson.
He's normally pretty accurate around the rim, but he could make the layup that time.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock, and San Antonio turns it over.
Sometimes you just don't connect. They can't dwell on it. They've got to move on and just D up and get it back.
Making a switch here, the Bucks. Here is Douglas, looking for his first bucket of the game. Allen right side. Let's go with the 3. Good if it goes. What a big-time shot to beat the buzzer.
You got to be cool and confident to hit a shot like that. He is, and he delivered.
Some great basketball so far as we end the third quarter. It's the Spurs up 4. And now let's send it to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, for our spark of the game. Doris.
Hey, Kevin, well, our spark of the game goes to the Spurs for that major surge. With their run in the second quarter, they jumped on them early, and have continued to hold their ground, guys.
Great, Doris. That big scoring run being a difference maker, Clark, in this game.
Well, it often comes in spurts, Kevin. Spurtability is what I call it, and that's what happened today.
Here's Johnson. On the court for San Antonio. We've got Dominic Wilkins and Robinson. Down low. Takes it up. Laid in with the D draped all over him.
When he gets it going like this, you've got to double team. That's your only hope.
Johnson is tagged with the reach. That is his first foul of the game. Stripped it away.
And Kev, that's only his first giveaway for the game.
Oh, and the dunk by Wilkins. So it's Milwaukee now. 8-point game. Here's Perry. And it's no good. Poor shot selection there, to say the least. Deflects the pass. Guarded by Robinson. Here's Baker. Buries it from 14 feet.
His height is really an advantage on that medium-range jumper. He can just rise up and pop it right over the defenders and get a good shot every time.
Johnson will pass to Robinson. Back to Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. A second left. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Timeout called the Bucks. They're losing by 8. 46 seconds left in the fourth. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach of the Bucks said to his team. He told his players, this is when big players make big plays, guys. Go out there and make a name for yourself. We'll see if anyone answers the call, guys.
Making a switch here, the Bucks. Easy shot. Can't hit. And it's Milwaukee the other way.
Kevin, that's the kind of shot you want. You can't ask for better execution on offense. Oh! He has the ability to turn every dunk into something special. And that's exactly what he did.
Well, even when you're waiting for a jam like that, it still pulls you away.
Yeah, it's special.
Here's Johnson. And there's the intentional foul. And so here is San Antonio. 6-point lead. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Gets them both. It's an 8-point ball game. Timeout called the Bucks. They're down by 8. 15 seconds left in the game. Clark, what's your take?
They're still trying to claw their way back into this game, but it's futile right now. It would take a couple of miracles for them to win this one.
Here's him. Off the inbound pass. Kept alive. Douglas. On deep. The three. Here's Johnson. Locks it up. Can't get it. And so it's San Antonio with the win. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. Thanks for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Doris Burke and the whole crew and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying see you next time. But first, let's check out the Jordan Brand player of the game.